As our world has evolved, so have our pedagogical and communal goals. Harnessing holistic, trauma-informed, and culturally responsive practices, we are committed to empowering our students to excel academically, morally, and spiritually. Drawing from the well of prophetic teachings, we are committed to ihsan, as God has prescribed excellence in all things. In addition to challenging students to excel academically, we strive to promote excellence in the areas of mind, character, and community. We encourage them to recognize our interconnectedness and reflect on themselves, their communities, and their unique positions of influence. As we know, change draws from a strong foundation. Serving our communities begins with cultivating sound hearts, reflective minds, and resilient Muslim character. We encourage our students to pursue their ambitions with pride, compassion, and a spirit of togetherness.
One thing that I love about bringing my daughter to MIA is that they care about her well-being, not just the academic and the physical, but also the spiritual. They give her the confidence to speak about her religion and to understand it, and Islam is brought into every piece of the curriculum, and it truly helps her see the world through the prism of her faith.
We actually moved from the East Coast to Michigan, specifically for MIA. It has been the best decision that we've made for our family, for my daughter.
MIA helped build a very strong sense of Islamic identity. I felt very prepared for college and life beyond.
For me, I like everything about MIA, and alhamdulillah, I'm happy that I'm still teaching here and working here.
We get to, alhamdulillah, protect our kids under the umbrella of Islam. Like, we are raising the next generations. So having these kids in the Islamic school will impact their hearts and their manners.
They incorporate our deen, which is the most important thing, into our curriculum, into our learning environment, into every class, whether it be the Islamic studies class or even the English class of science. And you can really talk to anyone. You see, here at MIA, almost all the high schoolers, for example, we're all friends with each other.
It's a very clean environment, and the people around here, we all improve ourselves, and we improve each other.
Yeah, I'm grateful for my parents sending me here, alhamdulillah.
Whenever we need help, there's always someone to reach out to, whether it's a student, a peer member, a teacher, administration, there's always someone to help out.
You really genuinely don't feel like you're coming to work. You feel like you're coming to an extended part of your family. If I'm going to be doing something, I want to be doing it for the purpose of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And MIA provides that outlet. And so we know that parents are trusting us here with their students. They're bringing them here first and foremost, aside from academics, is for the deen, right? And so when our students are here, for the most part, alhamdulillah, their connection with the deen really actually helps drive my connection and reminds me to try to be at my best. And mashallah, when you hear them reciting Quran, or you see them working, the older students working with the younger students, practicing with Quran or Arabic or whatever it is, it encourages me to want to be like, okay, if my students are doing this, I need to be, I need to be working at that level as well.
Another thing I love about MIA is gaining Islamic knowledge. So in middle and high school, we learned about the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I understood them through tafsir, and we learned about the life and the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I believe that provided me with the blueprint that I needed to go to college. So I just felt more prepared, more firm and strong in my religion, and I just felt more confident and proud of myself.
I think MIA prepared me academically as well as Islamically. So academically, I never felt like I had to adjust a whole lot my freshman year. There wasn't that I didn't know how to test take, I didn't know how to prepare, I didn't know how to motivate myself. That MIA already gave me.
The reasons I brought my kids here and that I worked here and continue to do so is because it's not just about having a college prep program. It's about having a good Muslim peer group for your kids. It's about them being able to learn Arabic, Quran, and Islamic studies in a structured environment. We try as much as we can to do everything for our families and our kids. And that's why I love MIA the most.